Alright, we're live. I hate that that won't play if I don't have it open over here. Great. Hi everybody, welcome back. I am playing part 2 now of Coffee Talk. We had a really nice time. We played it for about 3 hours yesterday, so we're going to continue today. Looks like we are about like a fifth of the way through, so that'll be pretty cool. If you're not already, go ahead and hit the follow button so you can see when I'm going to go live. Also, it's going to turn off again, the music. If you are not already, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I've got that here. You can also go to my VOD channel if you're missing anything and you don't want to watch it on Twitch. I've got a YouTube channel that has those ready for you if you want to catch up on part 1. There's that for you. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's continue. And if you don't know what kind of game this is, it's a visual novel, mostly, where you are a coffee shop owner and you run a late night coffee shop, which is in like kind of like a fantasy Seattle, which is pretty exciting. And you just kind of just listen to their stories and then you make their coffee for them. And they don't tell you right away like exactly what you have to make sometimes, and you just kind of have to make it up. It's very fun. So we are on day, I think, 4 or 5 now. This is the Evening Whispers. So research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Profile Morris Lester from Slum to Glam, and a pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. So you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay, then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, man. Oh, here comes our squishy friend. Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Sad. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? I'm sorry, your orc girlfriend is not here yet. So far, it's only me and Sad. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions our team said today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. I've also got my coffee today. I've just got plain old vanilla coffee today. Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. That's true. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. Don't we all? When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. What? Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. Please make sure you get enough rest. Never. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? That's rude. Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. That's fair. Whoa, you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why'd you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You move with your family? Oh. My boyfriend came in and closed the door, even though I like to keep it open, but he refuses. It just feels so, I don't know, I like to have my door, the door to the streaming room open, just because I feel so claustrophobic. Now it feels really claustrophobic. I'm gonna have to turn on my fan. It just gets so hot in here. My computer just like wants to self-combust when I'm streaming in a closed room. But at least we won't hear him screaming at Fortnite today. No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? Freya, you're so nosy! It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know? But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We're sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Oh god, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Oh my god. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. She's probably the oldest. That's my guess. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job, while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Espresso. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Ugh, don't scare me. Hello? Sir? Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Okay. Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? Is that a drug? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ. Oh, we saw this on the loading screen last time. It stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. What? They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Okay, it stood for what again? All I got was the egg. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Okay. So milk, honey, and ginger. Okay. And then add egg at the end. Okay. Wait, how do I... When do I... Is that right? Let's see. You almost got it right. I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Okay. We're gonna load because I want to be perfect. Yes. Don't worry, it'll just take a second to get back there. But I like to see all the correct dialogue. It's an interesting choice that the order in which you put things in really matters in this, like a lot. I kind of had a feeling though, if it didn't turn up as something tea, lemon, cinnamon. It usually comes up with like a special name for stuff like that, so I should have probably just trashed it and switched. The pixel art in this game is really nice. Like, there's a lot of really cute details. The art honestly reminds me of Phoenix Wright a lot. At least her model reminds me a lot. I need that sign in my house. Espresso. Honestly, it's gotten to the point now where it's kind of an issue. Like, I've been working at a coffee shop for so long where I just feel like not right if I don't have coffee during the day. Okay, here's our cat man. We're gonna make him his drink right this time. Okay. So it was milk, ginger, and honey? Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Okay, milk, ginger, honey. There we go. Serve it. Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with the proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled to so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Thank you. First try. Okay. Excuse me. May I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. Oh God! I see. May I ask how old you are? Dude, quit creeping! You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Oh. Hey, Sad. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. She's me. Hi, our cop friend. Thank God you were here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. Oh, he has to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, okay, that's the, cat pop star. Her dad. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Sad. Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I'd better work on my novel. Yeah, you probably should. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Please. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Sad here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Well, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She was really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. That's fair. Not the label, not the media, not the fans, and I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Well, she's going to be, or forced to do drugs. Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. Psst, Sad, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Blech. She's so wet. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing more we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she's made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind. Please do. He just has it on his phone. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name, Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Freya, you're so nosy. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Jeez. Seriously, that's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer? Get out. You're banned. Take all the time you need. The Grinch. Green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea. Monday, September 28th, 2020. Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. A doctor from Salaktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Okay? Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hey! Gala! Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Sab was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Sad for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink. But let's give it a try again. Just to be sure. Okay? Remember, it has tea and ginger. Okay, I honestly don't remember what we made last time. It was tea, milk, ginger. Tea, milk, ginger. There we go. Serve it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I had the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's me and Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. I don't know about that. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Who is it? Oh, it's Bailey's. The one who was really mean to me about my latte art. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Sad was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? The score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream, just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. Oh, what was that? I don't even remember what that was called. Bandersnatch? Is that right? Hello. Well, fuck. Cool. Well, I'll take a break real quick. We're gonna pause so I can eat dinner. BRB. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Let me turn down this music a little bit. Which is making the novel not in the form of a book. I missed that. But in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. Hi, baby. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright, alright. As Sad said, though, I won't have time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Yes, I know how to make it, you stinker. Let me just make sure. Coffee, ginger, milk. Coffee. Oh, that's cinnamon. Coffee. Ginger. Milk. And there you are. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. Yeah, it is. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here is now is more than enough for me. Huh. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. And by the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? Ha! The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No, I'm taking a break from work. That sounds nice. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious, how did you guys meet? You don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay, let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following? And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Okay, got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly, this is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes! Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. total coincidence. We went to our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Yeah, I saw that coming. Holy mother of holy! I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yep, we have. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned. Why are my frames dropping? Why are my frames dropping? Why are your frames dropping? Excuse me. Alright. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I don't think she was the type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? Well, you want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about her, how her kind is ruining the country. Oop. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Wow. I mean, hello. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Yeah, they are. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I had no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Okay, I think that's fair, but they have been together for 10 years. So, like, I feel like that argument only applies if they've been together, like, 6 months or something. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa. Theo, get out of the curtains. Hey. Get out of there. Evil cat. You're an evil man. You're an evil man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. That's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. How does that even work? I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Okay, you don't have to come at us like that. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege as you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Ugh, I don't like it when they all look at me at once. Stop! Thanks for the drink, Sad. And Freya. Bye. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, the Grinch again, huh? Alright. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Ah! Yay! Happy to see them. Why are my frames dropping? Can you chill? This is literally a visual novel. He really never changed. I forgot his voice. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Sad. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright, you know what to do. You want to try other stuff? Okay. I'll make something else. It was... So his is tea, milk, and ginger. Let's try tea, mint, and ginger. Mint ginger tea. Try that. Thank you. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like what I asked for. Oh, yes it is. He said he wanted to try something new, and I gave him something new, and he's like, fuck you. Okay. Why... Do you want the same thing? Why would you say you want to try something new, and then... I think maybe they're assuming that I didn't get it last time. Okay, he just wanted the same thing, I guess. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? Hi. I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, you were not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. My god, Dio, chill. Just screaming. I was stuck with him until morning. Haha. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those doors could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. Why? And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. Wow, okay. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money. So I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. Well, I mean, kind of innocent. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hyde, I preferred if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's okay. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Sad, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Oh, like what I made him earlier? Tea. Ginger. Mint. There you go. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so... Oh, hey, Cough. How's it going? By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Freya... Oh, is that her? Huh, speak of the devil. Freya, you missed it. That was a really good story. Hello, good people, and one vampire. Oh, it's good to see you, too. Freya, by the way, we were just talking about you. Really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you picked up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? Sicko. Still on the coffee grind, huh? Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I just started. We're not even, like, a third of the way through this game. But we'll probably finish it either today or tomorrow. That won't work on me. I want to see if we can finish this one up before we start something else. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses? Right. I showed Sad my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. Damn, not even a third? That's crazy. I know, we played it for like 3 hours yesterday. How's your day been? Pretty good. I played Animal Crossing for like 5 hours this morning. And we just had dinner. But yeah, how's your day been? What have you been up to? That's good to hear, but please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families if they require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Your day's going good, you're playing COD. Nice, nice. My boyfriend played a little bit of that. I really don't like shooters very much, but like I can appreciate what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like I can see why they would be fun, but not really my type of thing. But it seems like pretty much all of his friends are playing COD, and all of my friends are playing Animal Crossing. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Well, you probably shouldn't. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. It should be retitled Roast Freya, the game. He needs to be a little less loyal, though. Hyde, you've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy, as for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Why is he holding his phone so close to his face? Does he need glasses? He's like this. My dude, hide. Get some glasses or something. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Huh, it would be bad if you budged in and got Animal Crossing. Would it be bad if you budged in and got Animal Crossing also? Dude, it's pretty fun. Honestly, like, I am having a blast, but it's definitely my style of game. If you want to, like, actually make a ton of progress every day, I'd say don't get it, because it's definitely a slow burn kind of game. Like, very chill. If you liked Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon, I would say definitely get it, but it's pretty chill. But also, I mean, like, everybody's playing it, so you could probably get ahead if you just went ahead and time traveled. But, I mean, what's the fun in that? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Sad. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. Okay. Somebody else coming? Nope, just our two friends here. You hated Stardew Valley? I would say you would not like Animal Crossing then. Like, I mean, what didn't you like about Stardew Valley? Just boring? Or, like, if you were bored by Stardew Valley, okay, BRB, see ya. I'll be here. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. Yeah, you did. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously, he doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Freya, quit being so nosy! I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, you see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not, but it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been He comes back and, oh my god. It's our spaceman. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? Do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Arami Jindru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Well, I'm assuming I would want to use mint, because that's the new thing we got today. I could just make a very minty tea, I suppose. There's a lot of drinks. Feel something, huh? Maybe... mint tea, maybe? Maybe tea. Okay, tea with mint and lemon. We'll try that. Mint lemon tea. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You're one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Ugh. Don't say it like that. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Haha. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. They're making fun of you, Neil. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Ha! Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. Got an achievement. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. I'll hide. Freya, yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. Okay. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yeah, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Fair. That's fair. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. We thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet? Not really. Honestly, at least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? He's desperate. You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. I know, buddy. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that. Ew, what does that mean? We cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Dude, who would ever say yes? I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm pretty sure he could find some freak on Earth that would want to get impregnated. There's a lot of freaks here. That was really something, indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer Orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. You can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gallic joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. See, he is kinda nice. Jacoby Maruku. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Wednesday, September 30th. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Oh my god. Dorphin-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Welcome. Oh, good evening, sir. Hello. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? Can't say that I have. I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know. That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Okay. Now I'm a criminal. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Yay! Hey, ladies! Good evening, Sad. Yo. Hello, Visakwa, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea? Mint, mint. Marrakech. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order it right away? Sure. I'll have the Tetarik. Did I learn that already? I don't think I learned that already. Help! Help! What's Tetarik? Wait. Wait. Think. What was that one that guy had me make? That was... Help. Help. What's Tetarik? Tetarik. Can I say help? I don't know what that is. Tetarik. I don't know what that is. Myrtle. Myrtle. What is Tetarik? Hello? Am I supposed to know what that is? 1 second. I'm sure she'll tell me. Tetarik. Interesting. I don't remember. I feel like we made this, but I don't know why it didn't save the drink. Is that the one that like you like pour back and forth? I know we made it before, but it didn't save the recipe. TT milk. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I'm a cheater. TT, not TTT. T, no, yes. My mouse needs some like help because it has just been clicking non-stop. Tetarik. Okay, why didn't I have that recipe? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic, just like the Tetarik you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. I love them. I would die for them. It's not as every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. I know how you can boost morale. For guilt is something that's also bothered me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Yeah, that's a bit too real. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. Max instead of PAX. That's funny. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know that I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal, Conflict, and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visited the booth? Not haters! What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? No! The haters! Or about me. That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Huh. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. Nah, I don't think so. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. What if you had a giant orc girlfriend to stand next to you? You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. What? No, you don't have to do that, even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines of what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Got it instantly. Now let's see. Who is it? Ah! Rachel! Why are you still sad? Hi, sad. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day, and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... backups. Oh, but it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. What would make it sweeter? pretty sweet. Let's try chocolate, chocolate, honey. I don't know if she would like that. Chocolate. I wish my... How about like chocolate? Chocolate mint. No. Chocolate, milk, mint. Chocolate, honey, honey. I just want to try a couple things right now and see what they turn out as. Okay, that one's still just honey chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. I think that that's the best choice, honestly. Chocolate, chocolate, honey. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. I'll just leave that one alone, because I don't know how to make it special. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. It's in like a week, isn't it? Dad? Oh, what are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. Want a drink? Now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Sad. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Ooh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Okay. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Serve it. Oh, it had like a churro in it. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how many fans would treat me, and now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. That was not a good choice. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? Ooh. You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing, not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, My own dad just messaged me right now. What a coinkydink. I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Okay, I see both of their points of view. Like, I understand where he's coming from, but he is not presenting it in a good way. Excuse me for a moment, Sad. Like, I understand that he's afraid of her, like, getting in trouble in the industry and, like, all that stuff. But, like, he's not presenting it in a way that a teenager would take well. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. I'm just too nosy. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Oop. No, no, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Seth, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Ugh. So wet. I guess that's all for Neil? Nope, it's the dad. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you all right, sir? He brought his coffee with him. Sir? Oh. Yes, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's all right. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Huh. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. They were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all of their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Sad. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Brown rice of ginger. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Oh my god, that picture! Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Nyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Nice. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Do you know how to make drinks? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. He needs a work visa. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yeah, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you, but with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. See, that is what my job does not understand, is they have this, like, constant need to connect with customers. They're like, oh, there's this person just working on their homework in the corner. They're like, go, talk to them. Like, make them talk to you, ask them about their day. It's like, they have earbuds in. Like, I could go over there and, like, bring them, like, a sample, but I am not gonna, like, force them to talk to me. Like, that's so annoying. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs, yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright, then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Okay. Welcome. Freya's like, I've been asking for a job here for 5 years. And he just shows up and gets one the first day. Holy wow, what the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Sad, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh, is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Oof. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Neil! Neil! You can't just be giving away drinks. You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do, according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Well, she usually likes... Well, let's do coffee. I'll do my favorite. Coffee, milk, chocolate. Wait, reset. I can't do a mocha? That sucks. Okay, well, she likes coffee, so let's do coffee. Milk and mint. I'm gonna take off my headset for a little bit because it's making my head hurt. Ugh. Well, we'll continue. I don't know. I wish I could make a mocha, but it won't let me. So why don't we do... She likes coffee flavor. Let's do like a cinnamon latte. That sounds good. Milk, cinnamon, coffee. Let's see if it does something the other way around. If I do coffee, cinnamon, milk. try that, because that sounds good to me. It's not very good. It's really hard to get a good-looking leaf pattern in this. That's okay. I want to see if I can do... There's like a heart, so what you do is you pour and then pull it through, but it doesn't really work in this. And then pull it through. Okay, wait, maybe I can do this. So you want to make like a... Pour and pull it through. Pour and pull it through. Pour and then pull it through. Okay, well I'll just do a leaf pattern and I'll call it good. Oh, messed it up. It's okay. We'll see what she thinks. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Huh? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. That sucks. Ice drinks are way better. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think, now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It's still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask... Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the things you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the numbers of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Ha! I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again! But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Hey! Good evening, Miss Myrtle. She's like, am I being punked? I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee, coffee, ginger. Jahe Tobruk. Serve it. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst. Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. Haha, that was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then? Yeah. Ooh, is it Aqua? You are so nosy, Freya! Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just a date. Say it. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Sad? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Huh. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Thirsty. Feeling better now? Get some hot water. Yes, I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. What are you talking about, your break? You don't get breaks. What about my break? That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Sad. It's nothing, really. But you think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Okay. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. You're right. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. I guess there could be some freaks at Coachella that would help you. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. So many? I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Nice. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just wanted to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? That's I don't even remember. A typo! Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your. Not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? That's funny. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. That is so weird. So, you're done with the game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to finish working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest. Just replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So, what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under Frienda, okay? What? Alright, I'm not with that paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought. At first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all these countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on a team. The 7 Samurai. That's what they said. It would be nice to be so special, I guess. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in? No wonder you folks were considered the 7 Samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. And when was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. It's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Oh. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You'll take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Oh, where's she gonna take her? To Pound Town. You will. I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay, but I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua, you look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? Yeah? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Let her come to your apartment. Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Good job, Neil. So. Okay, see you folks later. Aw, come on. I want to hear. Well. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. I think this will be my last day today. It'll be a little bit shorter this time because I've got a headache already from my headset and I'd like to listen to the sound. But it gives me a major headache just from having it on. Ugh. New, healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action, video game, Rising Hell, blamed for violence in school. Yeah, that's it. The Evening Whisper is with the people for stricter gun laws. Okay. Welcome. Ah, Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Why are you looking around? Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Bitter heart. Serve it. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Sad. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. Yeah! It's rude. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh! Freya! Go to sleep! Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible! No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso! Please. Okay. Espresso. I think that the previous conversation was a hint that I should be giving her something to help her sleep, but I'm just gonna give her what she tells me to make her. Because that's what an actual barista would do. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just give me the damned espresso, okay? Haha, this will keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Okay, see ya. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. Okay, see ya. She looks horrible. She does, but don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No, but this time the stakes are pretty high. Yeah, so what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. This place just came to mind, out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Where is she? Yay! Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? Oh, God. I'm just standing here like... So? Like... Oh, God. No, you first. Oh, God. Why am I dotting? Walk away. Go clean something. God, leave them alone. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Sad. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Uh, Coffee with ginger and cinnamon? Hey, first try. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment because, well, you know, yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask, but yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least, and the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Sad, who's standing right in front of us? Not even Sad. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea, but I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness, or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Bailey's, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure, thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. But I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual, but I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner. I didn't say supermodel, I just said normal model. That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. He's not a supermodel. He doesn't need a fatter head. Just say regular model. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise, you get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I love her little, like, horns on her phone. I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. He made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you, but Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, but when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do, and you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do, after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast amongst other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I would never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Yay! Thank you! Thank goodness. That's sweet. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So, what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. Well, get prepared. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can think about it and anything else later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Come stay at my place, BB. You're staying with me tonight. Yeah! What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend, taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Wait, what? Who's your roommate? Who's your roommate? Hey, Sad, yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. Wow. Were you eavesdropping, you freaking nosy person, Freya? That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story, so I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know? That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Who is it? Tea, milk, ginger. Ray, get over here. Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Oh my god. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. He wants his drink. You can relax. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down? Just make him his drink. Make him his drink. Tea, milk, ginger. This music is popping though. Serve it! Oh my god! You chill? You relaxing? Hello? He just left. Alright, see you later. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. I wonder what would happen if you gave him the wrong drink. This place survived. Thankfully, yes. I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess. Anyway, good idea. Can you get back all right by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. Dark chocolate. A warm and calming darkness. That's sad I can't make a mocha. Interesting. Let me see how far we are before I call it a night. Because that was a pretty quick day. So I'll go ahead and... let me try... okay. Then I'll go ahead and close that. You can see I'm learning. I didn't just show off my desktop to the world this time. Okay. Ah, see? Ah. If we are pretty close to the end, then I'll just go ahead and power through and finish it. No, we're not even close. Okay, well, shoot. Let's play one more day. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll play maybe 1 or 2 more days. Be right back. Alrighty, let's continue. I'd say we're almost halfway. Okay. Beardstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020's Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Welcome. Oh God, Freya. Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours. Last night? No, I slept for 6 hours this week. Oh my god! That's not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So what's your plan now? Now isn't right this moment. I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing. Freya, oh well, you know where the bathroom is. Jeez, I don't know if I should give her more espresso. I might kill her. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go to your work, okay? But... See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Hey! Welcome back. Are you here to pay for what you damaged last night? Hi, Gala. Welcome back. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya. Sad. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No, it's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least. A little. Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. So probably coffee, honey, and sugar? Or cinnamon, I mean? Let's try that. It might be the other way around. Hey! First try! Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Sad. Are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. You usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. There was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday after that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon? Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. The announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course, but I couldn't, so I rushed back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this. Yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone, as long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. You can just sit in the corner and I'll look at ya. That's your job. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? The same as yesterday. It's tea, milk, ginger. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Whew. What the? Oh, Rachel? What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father. Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella just to get into an argument with my manager. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Before we continue, Sad, a cafe latte, please. That's coffee, milk. And I'll give you latte art. I wonder if I can find a way to not quite make it... Ooh, that looks like booty. If there's a way I can make it look not quite so squished. Oh, it's not bad. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck, so I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and, I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After-show press conference. Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini-conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I hate that his name is Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence, too. Ha! So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening's the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at the club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. Yeah, I'd say don't go to that. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far. Look, huh? Oh, no. What happened? Huh? What the hell? Oh no, Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Sad, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Just milk. Here. Oh. Wow. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on their way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Did you get the shit kicked out of him by her manager? Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Jeez. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. Emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, alright? So I kind of understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Jeez. Okay, let's continue. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Hopefully soon we can hear about how the ladies' date went. Police raid on private Coachella afterparty's biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Oh god, I'm glad that she didn't go. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. You see that too? Welcome. Hey, Georgie! Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. But the cop is supposed to be watching the area hang out in the coffee shop. I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. Wow, don't call him a name. That's why it said it requires skill. Anyway, Sad, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Triple espepe, coming right up. Espepo. SPP. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. I'd honestly love to have a machine in my place, but I really feel like a good espresso machine and like milk frother is, I don't know, I already work at a coffee shop, so I get free coffee, you know, a lot. Not right now because of the quarantine, but you know, if I work 6 days out of the week or 5 days or whatever, I get coffee every day. So it's not really worth it to have a machine in the house, but I don't know. It's something I've definitely considered. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. and 2 days in a row, as if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use my story. Still fretting over your story, huh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gallo about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself, but most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Hey, Rachel. Rachel! Rachel, is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gallo, he got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me, because I didn't listen to him, when all they wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. That's fair. It's not fun just staying in a hospital. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with them as a cat. Why did he morph? Some people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should listen to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Sad. Man. What a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. Even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. Pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Very cute. These have all been pretty short. Short days. Alright. Let's do at least one more. Oh, 2 weeks later. Here we go. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Ugh. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. Hello! You're finally here. This feels like it's wrapping up, doesn't it? Hey all. Hey. Yo. Hi Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today? Of course. Did they approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my, do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough? Of course, they are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, he brought us some gifts back. Nice. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? The last time I saw you was before your mini break? Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Oh god. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Ooh, come on, so soon? We're here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Sad. See you around. Blech. I hate how wet. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway, sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. I totally forgot you were here. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? Oh, I forgot. He's nasally. No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Oh my god, my phone. What? What? Oh, it's not even anything. Okay, how are the two of you doing? Things have been going great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Nice! Wow, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Oh, that sounds awesome. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey? Aw, it's alright. Freya and Sad have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Sad. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they wanted to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks are going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Sad. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is, it's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama. Ha! That's one way to put it. Anyway, what's that look for? You haven't told me any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there's some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Aww. Yes, my boy! Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. Oh my god! He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Aqua continues her work with the university. Yes! She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. My girls! Neil! Is that it? Just that? The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly. Oh, I missed the rest. Alright, see, I could tell we were close to the end. It definitely had that feel, but that's crazy. I wonder if the, like, progress bar on the save is, like, all, like, trophies or something. Great game. Honestly, this is probably one of my top games of the year so far, just because it has a lot of really good characters. I mean, it's pretty predictable, but I really liked it, and making the coffee was fun. I just kind of wish there was more, and I'm missing a lot of the recipes, so I will be interested in kind of checking out that, like, what's after this and see if there's more. So we'll just go ahead and watch the credits go by. Their characters are named after their cats. Bailey's and Lua are both cats. I'm gonna go ahead and reply to my own father. I do miss my dad. I haven't seen him in so long. Me. And you. And you. Okay, so let's see what's after. Okay, yeah. See, there's there's a little bit after. Welcome! Who is this fine-looking young man? Hello, Sad. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? It's fucking Hyde. I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. Wait. Oh, I thought it looked like Hyde, but is it Neil? What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. Ooh. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. You've seen him. Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. Oh, so you're finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about our meeting in the elevator. Then, it was the first time Rachel visited this place. The last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got our draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Aww, that's cute. Aww. We're missing some stuff, huh? Very cute. I saw on Twitter, I think, that there is an update that you can do that makes it like all like super pixely, which is very cute. I actually prefer this to the like old-fashioned style of pixels, but I really do appreciate the art, the like more classic art style. My man! Oh, see, all of those are really cute. I like the glasses ones. I think where he is a nice in between. I like that upper. I like this one a lot. LOL. LOL. That's funny. I love concept art. Oh god. Yeah, it came a long way. Very interesting. So I'd like to see what this endless mode is. Free brew. Make whatever you want. I just want to check out a couple things and then I will close up for the night. My boy, veteran, now working in a hospital. Food, anything warm and made with ginger. Metal maiden, full metal jarhead. What I'm doing with my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Lua. Oh. Is that French? I don't know. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. I'm working 9 to 5 in a trading company, going to poetry reading in museums, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. His picture is so silly. The fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years. Wow. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Myrtle. Game programmer. Me time. Full metal conflict. Rachel. Rachel Florencia. I love my family, cats, milk, and you. Been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Neil. Neil, why? Aqua. Aww. Mermaid, Full Metal Conflict, video games, grandma, moved to Seattle, doing something I love. Hendry. Aww. Family, music, trying to be a better father, running a record store. Very sweet. Let's try to make some of the drinks we haven't yet. Bitter Heart. Gingerbread. Jahid Brooks. So we only have a couple more coffee, a couple more tea, and then a couple more chocolate. Let's try chocolate. Milk, mint, chocolate. Chocolate, honey, mint. Honey, milk, mint, chocolate. I think it has to have like a special name. Chocolate. This tastes just as good as it smells. That new? No? Come on. Yeah. What's challenge mode? Green tea. Ginger. Tea, cinnamon, and ginger. So just serve as many as you can. Green tea, lemon. Chocolate, mint, chocolate. I see. This is probably how you get those secret recipes, or the ones you haven't discovered. Chocolate, cinnamon, honey. So this is just a make as many as you can mode. Green tea, honey. This is what my actual job is like, except it's all white mocha, white mocha, white mocha, white mocha. Cinnamon, mint, green tea. Honey, mint, coffee. Interesting. Lemon, cinnamon, chocolate. I feel like lemon would be gross. Drink mint coffee, please. I see. So these, in the beginning it tells you all the ingredients. And then later they leave kind of drink with cinnamon chocolate. And they kind of don't tell you the whole deal. Ooh, Shingamite. I don't think I know that. you not do that? Can you tell me what's in it, please? I have no idea what's in it. Sorry. I don't know what's in that. I guess we'll just make it up. Tea. Green tea. Ginger. Cinnamon. Go. Yeah, I don't know. The Grinch. Serve it. He's like, what the fuck? What was that? Okay. STMJ. I do remember that. Milk, ginger, honey. No. Milk, ginger, honey. Interesting. The bed chamber. What? I don't know what that is. Bed chamber. Maybe. Something hot. I don't even know what that would be. Bed chamber. Milk. Honey. Cinnamon. I honestly have no idea what that would even be. Serve it. He's like, what the fuck? Masala chai. Oh, I'm out of time. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Challenge results. Cool. Okay, that's kind of fun. Pretty cool. And I'm assuming that there's more that you can do. I wonder if you can... That is not what I wanted. Oh well. Let me... bring that back up. But yeah, I think that's it for me today. This was a really good game, and everyone who recommended it, good choice. It's exactly what I like. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to kind of like do some research, and we'll see if I can do those secret endings, or I think I might just leave it as is. We'll see. I have a couple other games that are similar to this. This hasn't been a super popular game to play, so I might try something else. Try and mix it up and see if we can get a couple more people in. But yeah, let me pull that back up. This was Coffee Talk. I did get a couple new followers today, which was really awesome. If anybody is interested, I do have a couple, and I know the music turned off from Coffee Talk. I'm sorry. Here, let me just go ahead and play from here. Maybe. Possibly. Hello. My Spotify says, fuck you. Hello? Spotify? There it goes. Okay. If you're interested, the Spotify playlist I use is, it's just called Lo-Fi, Royalty Free. It's by Abhi Bhatia on Spotify. So it's just so I don't get in trouble, and it's nice chill beats. But yeah, so everyone who came in today, thank you so much. Here, if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a follow so you'll know when I go live. And if you're interested, I also have my Twitter, which is here in chat. And that's got like memes and stuff. And I also retweet some of my friends who are also streamers on there. And I also post about like an hour before. I'm trying to get more of like a regular schedule, especially right now because I'm in quarantine, so I have a lot more free time. But hopefully we can get into kind of a good groove, especially once I start going back to work. And if you do miss a stream or you want to get all caught up, here is my VOD YouTube channel, and you can check that out as well and get back up to speed. So thank you everybody for coming in. Thanks Koff for chatting for a little bit again. And I will see y'all tomorrow, and I'll let you know tomorrow what I decide to play. Thanks for coming in. Bye.